Thank you so much for being here again tonight. We are going to start the Natural Dynamic Design Fashion Show. This collection was created for Blanford Nature Center. In conjunction with them, this collection is 12 pieces based on the investigation of the effects of invasive and endangered plant and animal species here in West Michigan. Each costume was designed using similar materials and accented by additional materials and accessories. So our first design is Garlic Mustard by Kehlani Seawood Walton, modeled by Zakia. This two-piece ensemble represents the invasive garlic mustard plant taking over woodland under canopy plant growth. The green blouse depicts the large leaf of the mustard plant with its striped skirt sending out runners and seeds throughout the forest. Next we have Buckthorn by Kolisha Seawood, modeled by Alexia. This dress represents the bad side of nature, the buckthorn tree that threatens the future of forests, wetlands, prairies, and other natural habitats here in West Michigan. Next we have Ludicrous Protagonist, designed by Melanie Dela Cruz, modeled by Sophie. This dress is based on eye-catching endangered Conner butterfly. The orange in the flowing, glittering skirt represents the action that needs to be taken to protect and save this beautiful creature. Next we have Viking Red Fox, designed and modeled by Gabriel Hall. Neither an invasive nor endangered species, this introduced species is not directly harming or altering the native ecosystem, and is one of the few that have been able to live cohesively. Next we have Gypsy Moth, designed by Markeisha Weaver, modeled by Kimberly. The tan and white represents the colors of the invasive gypsy moth. On the skirt, you have dozens of paper gypsy moths swarming around the tree bark, searching for foliage. Another piece of Markeisha's collection is Autumn, modeled by Desiree. This piece represents the invasive plant of autumn olive, brought into West Michigan as an ornamental plant. The vase represents the decorative flowers and berries so desired on the plant. The third and final piece of Markeisha's is Friends of Nature, modeled by Denisha. This piece represents trees of our vanishing forest due to overdevelopment of land and deforestation caused by invasive species. Next we have Cattail, designed by Lakia Hunter and modeled by Gabrielle. This piece represents something so short, so subtle, and so high-looking, a cattail. Next we have a bat named Darlene, created and modeled by Ariel Norder. It represents the endangered Indiana bat. The cause of its population is the disturbance of its hunting grounds from pesticides and destroying its forest homes. And lastly, we have Tree Man, created and modeled by Marciel Hernandez Freeman. Within the spirit of nature lives the tree man who watches over the life force of all beings here on Earth. This costume was created with dozens of hand-dyed and hand-cut sleeves that covers the suit of armor. Hopefully, humans will let the forest to take back its reign of nature. Then we can recognize its beauty and harmony, allowing all of us to breathe and grow. Thank you for taking the time to see the fashion show and allowing us to share how we are all part of a symbiotic relationship between humans and nature. Thank you to all of our great fashion designers and models. All right, so next I'd like to introduce our co-directors of the program, Becca and Leanne.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming tonight. We're so glad that you're here to celebrate the great work of all of our students and the positive impact that they've had in our community. So let's give all of our students a big round of applause.